Have you ever felt more at home in one location than in another? Or have you had the same business model succeed in one city and fail in another place much further away? Then you need to know about astrocartography. Astrocartography is straightforward. For basic interpretations, you can use the same astrological keywords you use for chart delineation and become increasingly more elaborate, psychological, spiritual, or mundane as you progress in your facility with the maps. I first became interested in astrocartography when my wife and I were traveling through western United States. At a particular location, my wife started to have stomach cramps when we drove south on Interstate 5. On the way back a few weeks later, she began to have the same symptoms at the exact same location. I then did her astrocartography chart mapping, and there was a Pluto-Saturn intersection or crossover exactly at the location and that where we were before, and Saturn co-rules her house of health. So this is a very basic look at astrocartography, and I recommend that you study it more in depth. Astrocartography, a discipline of astrology, also known as relocation astrology, whereby your birth chart, which can predict a surprising amount of information about the direction and events of your life, as well as your personality and makeup, is mapped against the world map. Lines are drawn on top of a map of the world, and places that fall on lines or line intersections are supposed to be more meaningful, powerful, and transformative for you. Moving to or spending time in places further away from your place of birth can awaken the planets that shift in your chart as you relocate, especially when they land on the angles of your personal astrological chart. That certain places in the world can shift something in our inner and outer world to inspire, support, or challenge us to grow and transform is fascinating. If we move to an area long term, it may take some time to reveal the full energies found in that location. Even short-term travel, as in vacation, can shift the color of the planetary aspects of or configuration for astrocartography. Developed in the 1970s by American astrologer Jim Lewis, astrocartography can tell us why specific places act how they do, how we can change in different places and various locations all over the world. Here's how it works. The four angles, MC, IC, ascendant, and descendant, represent our orientation to our life experience. The ascendant, or first house, is how we appear to others, our outward personality, our health, and how we go after what we want. The descendant, or the seventh house of relationship, represents the kind of people we attract to us. The MC, or midheaven, or 10th house, represents our public life, our career, and the IC, or fourth house, represents where we live, our home base. Let's take the sun, for example. The sun represents where you can be seen as an authority, where you can be recognized for who you are in the best possible light. Forgive the pun. If someone comes into a room with lots of sun or Leo energy, Leo is ruled by the sun, everybody notices that person walking into a room. In someone's chart, one city it's on maybe on the ascendant, in another city it's on the 7th house, somewhere else it's parked on the 10th house or your MC, or its lowest point on your 4th house or your IC. So if in a relocated city whereby the sun is on the eastern part of your astrocartography chart, the ascendant, you like to be seen as someone who's very special, a star, so to speak, and you want attention and admiration here, and you get it. If in your relocated astrocartography chart the sun is found on the 7th house of relationships, you can draw to yourself people who are loving, dynamic, creative, and special, or good looking. Together, you are each other's fans. If the sun is on your MC or 10th house, here you can elevate your social standing and career, keeping company with people who see you as competent and successful. When your sun is on the IC or 4th house, you have a home that can increase in value and is a home you can be proud of. Aspects to the angles change when you move far enough away from the place of your birth. Okay, so you notice the natal chart here. This is just a static natal chart over a map, and you can see all the planets here. Here is Mars and Moon in the 10th house, right over the 10th house here. You see Venus on the 4th house. Yeah, so see there? Moon, Mars. Okay, when we're going to jump over here to Jupiter, there's Jupiter on the 4th house here. So we have Venus and Mars on the 4th, Mars and Moon on the 10th. There's Saturn on the 10th right there. Oh, look at this. Here we have Uranus on the descendant all the way down this line here, and we have Chiron on the ascendant going very close here to Florida. Well, you can see Jack Kennedy's chart here. Here he was born in Brookline, Massachusetts. We can look at Pluto in the 9th house here. It doesn't show, but Chiron is at 29 degrees of Pisces. You can see this on the next chart here. Here's 29 degrees of Pisces, right on the cusp of the 7th house. Look at Pluto. Sits right there, close to the 10th house cusp, opposite the 4th house, and that's the relocated chart to Dallas, Texas. Here is the Astrocartography chart. Notice Pluto on the 10th house here, very close to Dallas. It's within the 250 miles. And this is Chiron on the 7th house, goes right through Dallas. And Chiron can be a problem chart. So there's Dallas right there, and we see the Chiron again, going right through Dallas on the 7th house. And we also see Pluto on the 10th house. Okay, just so you can see it. There it is. Okay. Astrocartography is not a magic bullet. It's simply a way to key into the energies of a given location, which might influence you in a particular preferable or challenging way. Also, you need to make an effort to accept these new opportunities or challenges that cross your path. Note that even if you accentuate or moderate natural tendencies and opportunities by shifting your chart, you're not going to shrug off your core personality and characteristics informed by your birth chart. You're still you, wherever you go. But by understanding and applying astrocartography, you might be able to better your life situation and get a leg up on your dreams and goals. If you like my videos, please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. Thank you very much. And if you would like your astrocartography chart done, visit destinycyclesresearch.com.